Hey guys, Matty Miller with ERA Real Estate. Hope you guys are doing well today. And today I get asked this question all the time. Hey, when's the best time to sell my home? So that is kind of a loaded question, but we're going to go through a few factors that you might consider when you are selling your home. All right, so when is the perfect time to sell your home? The answer, there's not a perfect time. However, there are a few factors that you definitely want to consider when you're selling your home, depending on what market you're in. And for us, that's the Jacksonville, Florida market, obviously. So a few things to consider. There are definitely some differences. And if we talk about nationwide when the best time to sell your home is, and if you read like some articles or you Google that phrase, you're gonna get a lot of varying answers. And a couple reasons why. Number one, in areas of the Northeast or Midwest where you have really, really cold winters, a lot of people don't wanna move when it's snowing out for obvious reasons. So again, they have a much more seasonal market than what we do here in the Southeast. Obviously, we have a much milder winter. As a matter of fact, I could argue that it might be nicer to move, this time of year in January, February, than maybe in the dead heat of the summer. A little bit less heat, a little bit less sweating while you're moving. But that being said, the other factor you have to consider is schools. So in a lot of areas, schools are probably the number one driver why people move in that summertime, because they want to make sure they get settled before school starts for their kids, they get them enrolled, things like that. Another factor to consider as well is the neighborhood you're in. And if you're in a transient city like Jacksonville, like where we have people coming in all the time, we have a very large naval presence because we have basically 3 bases within like 35 miles. So we have a ton of people that are moving kind of all the time. We have relocations for jobs, obviously, so that comes into play as well. All right, and one last thing to consider, obviously, is the current state of the market. Obviously, I think my last video was on that, so obviously the current state of the market when it comes to time to sell your home is something you want to consider. However, that's not a control thing that we can control or you can control, but you might want to look at it if interest rates are higher than what they have been. Hey, listen, we're estimating a little bit of a drop in interest rates here in the coming months. You might want to wait to sell your house then. And it'll be in the summer before school starts, so that may be a good time for you. And the overarching answer to the question is, when is it a good time for you to sell your house? Not necessarily the market, but when is it good for you and when is it convenient for you and your family? So if you have any questions about when you should sell your home, again, it's not perfect, and there's definitely a lot of factors to take into consideration. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Matty Miller with ERA Real Estate. Hope you guys have a great day.